match ago, so maybe...
Wow.
So we'll see whether that's going to continue for SKT. At the moment, not exactly a huge number. Tristana comes back to lane, building towards Zeal item by the looks of things, the classic Tristana build, where you just want to get as much attack speed and damage as possible, because that's the best at taking down turrets.
First Drake, later than we would have expected, given the priority. Could have been around the time the tower plates to be taken, but it will be Mountain Drake. Fully leashed by Griffin and accepted gleefully by SKT.
Yeah, Clid's going to be out a lot.
5v5 from Griffin. I give them the slight lead purely because they went Sword as Urgot last pick, ostensibly just to have the Fear Beyond Death lies in wait.
Yeah, SKT definitely want to get this double stack of Mountain Drakes as they are going to pick up the aggro. It is going to be Teleport coming in, answered immediately, but it's an earlier one for Griffin, who want to get this team fight working. It's a fantastic stopwatch in the backline. Teddy dives into the back of the pit, but has to immediately exit. Somehow Clid, he's going to stay alive, and it's going to be Braum that picks up the first blood. But Griffin are still fighting. Khan has the World Ender, and he's going to be okay. Faker limps away from this fight, but he's on the wrong side of the map, and that's going to be... Love that play from the SKT mid laner.
But you can see that Griffin are getting a bit feisty. The Taunt Flash there is a big investment, given that Toby wasn't actually in position.
Almost just dies from one round from Faker and Sword. He has to back away. This is Infernal Drake to SKT, guaranteed. And they're not going to lose anything.
And this is what happened. More waiting from Griffin. We don't think they have an insanely massive scaling advantage, and they pull the trigger.
Oh, Paranoia is coming in. Sword gets into a great position, but the flash gets Faker out of the way. Distortion even further as now the Trouble Bubble lands onto Khan. The re-engage though from SKT is Sword. Very, very low. Stopwatch keeps him alive. Spirit's Refuge from Lahens as he's buying so much time in the back line. The flash forward Martyr doesn't get it as the Purge Shield comes up for Sword. Now Khan with his stopwatch gets himself out of this fight, and there are no kills just yet. This is just ridiculous. Just Lahens falling.
Toby chasing.
As Toby, looking for it. Faker's going to stay alive. Guardian Shield is going to help even more as the Guardian Angel is going to be in there, and now Sword looking for the backline. Where is he going though as Khan? He's over the wall. He's backing, and now Toby might be in trouble. Oh my goodness, Teddy grabs it with the explosive charge, and now Khan cancels his back. Clid gets on in there, Infernal Chains gets the pullback, and the Urgot could be going down. 4 kills looking to be on the line now for SKT.
They're able to pick up 3 kills.
Amazing stuff. We're already into a fight. Clid's going to get taken down here by Viper as Griffin are looking to turn this game around. That's a great Trouble Bubble landing on Amada, but he stands behind Teddy as they're going to try and go back for this one. Khan does find Tarzan on the back end, but the fear is going to tether. Mata goes into his stopwatch, but remember, it's a 4v5. Guardian Angel does go down as now Khan dives into the front line. Faker can't find his way in. Griffin lose some health, but
long range, so at the end of the day, so hard to have any threat on this high damage Tristana. Meanwhile, the job for Viper is so much more of evaluating every cooldown and choosing your moment.
Well, Tarzan is in flank position. Khan can't quite get to this fight, but they are going to break open the base. SKT, ward here for Griffin as he does sidestep. Chovy's not landing the bubbles that he needs to, and speaking of which, Sword's going to take so much damage. Garbo Stoneplate, is it going to be enough to actually keep him alive? As here's the re-engage. Tarzan dives into the backline, but Teddy is going to be able to kite him out. Sword is out of this fight, he's got no health, and the kickback just for the disengage. The grinder is going to come in, but there's a GA, and now Griffin do regroup. They do get themselves together as that taunt onto Khan was exceptional, and now Teddy going to get knocked up. Lahens destroyed in the backline, and it's actually Teddy that throws the auto attack. Now Chovy taking damage, and the Tristana with 2 kills in this fight should be able to help destroy the Griffin base.
2 teams fighting at such a high level in the team fights, both of them understanding when they can go in and when they have to respect. Teddy able to re-engage. They're going to get 2 inhibitors out of this. I don't know if Griffin can mount a defense, and Braum in the front should make it guaranteed.
This is going to have no idea. Void Seeker not even going to get there, and the Purple Worm is going to belong to SKT, much like we assumed it would.
It ends up being pretty even, more than Griffin deserved. Now we're on Elder. Can they pull a rabbit out of a hat?
Yeah, it looks like they're going for this 50-50. Sword's going to come in with the smite. Paranoia does come down. Who's going to get it? It is going to be the Urgot, as now SKT have to fight with this disadvantage, but they still want it. It's still so much damage as Tarzan is torn apart. He still doesn't have his GA back up again, and SKT are going to have the man advantage. Good stun is going to come down. Stand United, not enough as Chovy is eradicated on the back end, and now Lahens, he's relegated to just trying to buy time for Griffin. A second map that this team has ever taken from the Young Guns, and the Nexus will go down. SK Telecom are victorious.